Hey guys, welcome to Pokédex. Today I am going to be looking at a budget deck that I had in my shortlist for a while now. Since no new deck has surfaced this week, I decided to do something from my... I have like a short list of decks that I want to record. This is one of them. It's a budget deck, as I said. I think the only card here that's probably a little expensive is the Computer Search. It's an ace pack card, and if you're a new player and you don't have that much money to spend, instead of buying some EX that you can play in just one deck, and you probably need multiples of them anyways, I think Computer Search or Dowsing Machine is a good investment because you can play them in pretty much every deck. I've seen a lot of starting players that don't have that much money spend money on, I don't know, Manectric or something like that. And please keep in mind that you can only play Manectric in certain decks. You won't be able to put it everywhere, whilst Computer Search is a much better investment because you can just play it in every deck, I guess. Well, anyways, if you don't have this card, I guess you can play Scramble Switch in this deck. I think it's the second best ace spec here, just because Scoop Up Cyclone is not good with Machamp, and Scramble Switch allows you to switch and change all your energies into another attacker. So this is a budget deck. I'm not playing any X Pokemon. This forces the opponent to take 6 prizes, and I think that's one of the strengths of the deck. I'm not playing, well, as you can see, this is a Machamp deck. I'm playing a lot of Halucha. This guy is really good. It does 60 damage for just 1 energy. It's never 60 damage, it's always 100, 120 because of the muscle bands, the strong energies, the fighting stadiums. And the Machamps, of course, Fighting Fury pumps up damage. Rarely does Halucha get to 1-hit KOs for 1 energy, but sometimes we do in the late game, and that's insane. Even if our opponent can kill it easily, if we are to hit KOing an EX, it works out well with the prizes, so that's how the deck works. I am playing 3 Landorus. This guy is pretty decent as well. It does have the option to attack for 90 damage for 3 energy. That's also a big attack. You can kill a lot of stuff in 1 hit later in the game with that. And Shout of Power, it basically allows us to charge up a Machamp Crush on a Bench Machamp if we have energy in our discard pile. And then the main Pokemon in the deck is Machamp. We tend to attack with this guy, obviously not in the early game because we have to set it up and charge him, but in the mid to late game, it's an attacker that can 1-hit KO a lot of stuff. So we are not playing any Machokes. I was playing them, but I thought they were not needed, so I cut them, and I added Rare Candies. I am playing... I mean, I was playing Rare Candies anyways, but I had the option to go with Machoke if our opponents were playing a lot of Seismitoads. But I guess that if our opponent is playing Seismitoads, we're just going to be Haluching for 2-hit knockouts anyways, so there's not that much that the Machokes would help with. Sometimes they would help us increase 20 damage like in the span of 2 turns, and I think that's not really that good, so I'm just playing 4 Rare Candies. So it's like a Machoke that you can grab with a Korrina at the same time that you grab either Machamp or Machop. So Korrina is the main supporter of the deck, obviously, playing 4 of these, and also 4 via Seeker to grab them back. You guys know how that works. You grab a Machop and a Rare Candy, and then next turn you can play another Korrina, grab a Machamp and something else, or you can play the Machop and then next turn grab the Rare Candy and the Machamp. There's a lot of stuff that we can grab off of this. So we are playing Computer Search. I think it's, as I said, the best supporter in this deck. If you're a new player and if you have money to spend instead of buying an EX, please buy the base, I mean the supporters and all that, because these things go into all decks, like the muscle bands and all that. They are the best cards to have because you can get the most out of them. I am playing 1 Escape Rope and 3 Switch. I think Escape Rope, sometimes that's cool because We can use it as a kind of a Lysander to slow our opponents down. Yeah, I like to have one around, but I totally understand if you guys just want to play 3 switch in this deck. Mostly because we will be to hit knocking out our opponent's Pokemon pretty much all of the time, so that basically means that we don't want them to retreat that often. We just want to hit and then be able to hit again the next turn without our opponents being able to retreat. So there's something against escape rope, but it's I don't know. I like to have that effect, and if it's only one, I guess. Then we have Professor's Letter, because you can grab that with Corina for energy. There's 2 Lysander, 4N for Sycamore, pretty standard, and also Fighting Stadiums and Muscle Bands, which is pretty common in these decks. There's also 11 Energy. I am quite happy with those. I was playing 10 when I had the Machokes in the deck, but since I cut them I had 1 Energy, and I'm way happier this way. I think this deck, despite being... oh, so our opponent is playing probably Bats with Landorus. So that might be hard for us, but at the same time he has to take a lot of prizes, and we might be able to just get his Landorus. Okay, so we don't see that. We instead see a Stunfisk and a Hawlucha. So I think I'll just attach a strong energy to this dude and just discard that thing. I'm not sure I will play this Hawlucha, so I'll just pass the turn. Okay, our opponent can do damage to our bench, which would suck, but at the same time we will be eating his Stunfisk earlier than he will be hitting our Landorus. His second attack does 40, which means 80. If it plays a strong energy, can kill our Landorus, yeah. That would suck. But let's just end here. Okay, there's a Machamp, which is perfect because we can charge it up. I don't think I will play any more Hawluchas here. And I'll save the Muscle Band for later. So let's just Shout of Power, 60 damage. Next turn we can kill this thing, unless he kills us here. But even if he does, okay, there's an Enhanced Hammer. One of the best things our opponent could have here. Oh yeah, he's going to kill our dude anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Maybe I should be playing Stunfisk in this deck, I don't know. Seems decent, like 1 or 2. So there's the 100 damage, and let's go with Hawlucha, I guess. Would love to just grab another Landorus, so I will just end here. Okay, we can go for the Machamp next turn, which is nice, I guess, and let's just pass the turn. I hope my opponent just... yeah, I also need an energy. So let's see what happens here. I need both the energy and the rare candy, so I can't go for the... oh, the Professor's Letter is prized anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. So I think I'll just grab a Computer Search and a Landorus, try to kill his Stunfisk, and charge up our Machamp. Oh no, we don't have... yeah, it doesn't really matter, we don't have the... Okay, so our opponent did not play Pokemon, which is nice, so we can kill his Stunfisk. So we will grab a Landorus. We have to find energy, so we have to grab that Computer Search. I'm going to discard the Corina and the Machamp, I think. and just grab the strong energy, which will allow us to hit for 40 damage. Let's retreat into this thing. Our opponent does not have energy on any of his Pokemon, which is definitely nice here. He's going to, yeah, can kill our Hawlucha pretty easily now. He just goes for Machop. Machop is a pretty decent basic. He has 70 HP, which is really cool. Okay, that also sucks. All the energy we have discarded are non-basic. Our opponent plays a stadium which does not make any difference against us, but... Okay, so he totally ignores our Hawlucha, as he should. Okay, there's the rare candy, that was nice. We can play a Machop here. And now we can just play this thing, I guess, and Professor Sycamore for an energy, there it is. But I also need to retreat, which we won't be able to. That sucks, so I think I will attack his Stunfisk, I don't care. Okay. Let's play another Hawlucha, because this... Oh no, let's not play another Hawlucha, I don't care. Because I do have another thing to retreat into. But let's play a Landorus, okay. Shout of Power, 60 damage, pretty decent. Next turn we can kill that Stunfisk if he keeps attacking with it. So the Hawlucha is probably going to die now, if my opponent wants to draw a prize, and if he does I'm going to end him. If he goes for Machamp, yeah he did will go for Machamp, that's cool, but it's still 80 damage away, so... Now I just want to grab a switch into Machamp and retreat, just take the energy off of him. There's, yeah, just try to grab another Machamp. Those Crobats will be hard to kill, I mean. Okay. 40. Yeah, my opponent will deal 80 damage to our Landorus now. 80. I have to go with this Machamp, I think. Okay, there's a Lysander. I don't think that's useful here. I think I will N. Yep. Okay, there's a strong energy, so we can retreat and go with this Landorus instead and start charging up the other Machop. And I think that's what I'm going to do, trying to have the energy on the right attacker. Alright, let's grab this one, doesn't really matter, put it on Machop. Next turn we can evolve into Machamp with a Korrina and keep pumping our dude. So this guy does 50 damage to us, which will not kill our Landorus. Okay, this is a decent Korrina because we can just grab the Machamp. Okay, so it does not attack, which is totally nice. And we even do the Machamp, which is even nicer. I'm not going to end because my opponent did not play an energy, and I don't want him to. I will grab this rare candy though. Maybe should have gone for the VS Seeker, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like 60 damage is cool, plus the energy here, which is also cool. We need to draw Machamp to evolve though. Oh, there's a Scoop Up Cyclone, that sucks, because it nullifies the damage we just did, but there's 30 damage coming in, probably too hard, I don't know. Don't even know if my opponent wants to kill the Hawlucha now. Don't know if I would. Okay. I can shuffle his Crobat now. Don't know if that's what I want to do here. If I play this energy on this Machamp, I'm going to be doing 60 damage, which is not enough. Oh yeah, but the Machamp pumps itself, and there's another Machamp. Yeah, what am I saying? So I'll just retreat with Switch, because I don't want to take the energy of this Landorus. I can shuffle his thing back, which doesn't really matter at this point, because I'm going to kill this Crobat anyway, so... Pretty nice game, but we won. It seems like our opponent was not playing any X Pokemon, And if he was, I guess the game would actually, I don't know. On one hand, it would be harder to kill his dudes, because there were a lot of turns where we just did like 60 damage plus 60 damage, and that would not kill an EX. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we start with a Machamp. That's not great, but we do have everything else in hand, so we can grab a switch and a guy with a Shout of Power ability. Ugh. This guy is like our worst nightmare here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a really hard game to win. I feel like I want to discard energy to start pumping up our Machamp. I can also grab a Hawlucha and retreat into it. Yeah. Just to survive. And we can also grab I don't know, computer search, I guess. When in doubt, grab a computer search. Yeah, so now I will give up the Hawlucha, I mean the Karina and this, so I can grab the switch. Now I can switch into this dude. I think he needs stuff to kill me, so it's decent. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played the... yeah, I don't know. Not totally sure on this, but... okay, Sycamore. Okay, there's the Deoxys, so there's the kill. Probably the worst thing that could have happened here, but I will N. Our best row would be like a Machoke, just so that we could take the most advantage out of this rare candy here. Our opponent going for the overkill, that doesn't really matter because he's doing 120 damage anyway, so... and 20 to our Machop probably. No, he's going for Hawlucha, which is actually the right play, I guess. Okay, there's a Lysander. I don't think that does anything because I need to end here. There's another one of these dudes, another one of these things. I can also play the stadium just so my guys don't take damage. And I can... yeah, but he would kill our Landra, so I'm not going to give him that. I'm just going to put this thing here. And this thing here. And just pass the turn. Maybe should have retreated into Landras, I guess, yeah. Because our opponent is going to kill our Hawlucha, and I don't know if he kills our Hawlucha, I have to go with Machop, and if I don't draw the evolution and the energy, I'm going to be screwed. Like it seems that's what's going to happen here. So we'll just go with this Landras. This sucks a lot, but what can we do? I mean, I guess we can do this and grab Deoxys, try to slow our opponent down, I guess. Okay. There's a switch, so our Landers is going to die for sure. Maybe we draw the rare candy, or a supporter, or anything really. One of those would be nice, although we don't have any in our deck. Yeah, this is our worst nightmare. Worst nightmare for this deck. Okay. I guess I go with this dude now. There's a Sycamore, definitely playing that, and there's a... okay, so I deal 100 damage to this thing, which... oh no, 120, okay, that is enough indeed. So I'm going to start playing stuff here. And bam, Machamp Crush, 120 damage. He's going to kill us next turn anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. There's his 90 damage, so I'm going to give him a Machop. He goes for the overkill. Our Landress would be perfect here if not for the water weakness. So. There is 90 damage and 30 to our bench, that sucks. I think I play this here and Sycamore. Now we draw all the VS Seekers, obviously. Don't think there's a lot of stuff that we can do here. He will leave our Machamp at 10 life, and then we evolve into Machamp, which means that dude will have 90 HP, I guess, like the previous one had. Okay, there's a strong energy, but I have to evolve first. So I have to grab a Corina, play it, grab a Machamp, I guess, although there's no Machamps left in my deck. I don't know if there's any in the prizes, I guess there are. Here, so I'm playing this dude, also playing this thing here, and this guy. Don't have a stadium, which sucks, but so I'll take damage off of this, so he can kill me with pretty much everything. And this was the worst possible matchup for us. He's just going to kill our Machamp now, with either of his attackers, I guess. Just needs a rainbow energy here. There's a Sycamore. My opponent is really looking for the win, which I guess he should. There's a colorless machine, so it does not find the plasma energy. Oh, so he passes the turn, okay. Without 100 and... Oh, this is actually quite nice, because if I kill this Deoxys, his Thunderous will not kill me in one hit, unless my opponent has Muscle Band and an energy. So I'm going to end him. Yep, and now I can play this Hawlucha. I'm not going to play anything unless I have attacked. I will attack because I will take damage off of this thing, so I'll just Machamp Crush here, 180 damage. Maybe this is the win for us. Maybe our opponent stumbled and we will be able to... My opponent needs two cards. I mean, he needs an energy and he needs Muscle Band, I guess. That is not enough. There's an energy, but not the energy my opponent wants. So I think we just won here. I'll just Escape Rope. Wow, nice win. Yeah, was not expecting this. It was a terrible start for our deck, but in the end, I mean, the opponent stumbled there, but I don't know if he had the rainbow energies in his deck. I did not see any. Probably did, because why would he drop stuff on his Deoxys? But yeah, that's the play it chose to do, and it fumbled. So we were able to grab a win. So I hope you guys enjoy this deck. I like it a lot. I mean, it's not only cheap and actually good, it's also pretty fun to play. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below, or just hit the like button. Tell your friends to subscribe, you know the deal. See you guys next time. Bye.